your support act this evening, Mr. Marc Jennings.
We'll find out a wee bit about who we've got. What's your name, my man?
Brian.
Nice to meet you, Brian. Where are you from?
Falkirk.
You from Falkirk? You come all the way from Falkirk to see Steve. Good for you, man. And who's this you're with, man?
This is just my friend Gary.
Your friend Gary?
We've made some new friends today.
You made some new friends, so I see, eh? This is going to be it. Your two toy boys. There you go. Yous are going to get more than you fucking paid for, but wow, what the hell? Good for you. So you guys big fans of Steve then, are yous?
Never.
You've never seen him before? Do you know what this is at all? You're in the wrong place? This is an afternoon tea gone wrong. Or maybe gone right by the sounds of it, these guys. What's your name, my man?
Eddie, mate.
Nice to meet you, Eddie. Where are you from, Eddie?
Cambus Lang.
Cambus Lang. Don't say that so proudly. What do you do, Eddie?
I sell power tools.
You sell power tools? Right, that you've stolen, or? It's a very specific thing to be selling, isn't it? Like, just power tools. It's like, because I'm like, does he work in B&Q? And I think he steals from B&Q. And you sell power tools, really? So like, what do you specialise in any particular one? How do you sell these power tools exactly?
Talks a lot of shit.
He talks a lot of shit. All right, get the gift of the gab. Is that how you've ended up with these two lovely ladies on your table as well? Is that right? All right. So how do you sell them door to door? Or are you selling them online? What the fuck's going on?
No, it's from a power tool brand called Makita.
A power tool brand called Makita. Has anyone heard that? Yeah. A lot of people heard that. All right. I don't. I'm not saying you're a dafty. If anything, I'm the dafty. No, I've not heard of them. Although to be fair, it's just 'cause I've never used a fucking power tool in my life. That's cool. What's your name, mate? Ryan. How do you guys know each other then?
Pals.
These are pals. I'd fucking hope so. How do you, is for school or something like that then? What do you do? Do you sell power tools as well, or what?
Steal them off him.
You steal them off him? Right, okay, so you're stealing stolen goods, cool. What do you do?
Plumber.
You're a plumber? Oh, good for you, good trade, boys. You know what I mean? It's good to see, you know. And are these your partners here, is that right? Nice one. And who's with who? You two are together? You're with the power tools guy. You just can't be arsed with him anyway, like fucking somewhere there. Sicky as shite, okay, fair enough. How long have you been going out for then?
15 years.
15 years? Oh wow, I can see why you have sat apart then, fair enough. 15 long fucking years. Droning on and on about the fucking power tools, I swear to God. I'd even like Cambus Lang, I tell you that much. And what about you? You use as long as 15 or?
5.
5? Oh, right, good for you. How did you meet then? He done your bathroom? And then he's like, do you know what? I'm pretty handy in the bedroom as well, Henry. Is that right? So you've basically got together like a start of a fucking porno? Hang on, I'm just going to call the plumber. What the hell? So how did that go? You seen him bending over, you're like, that fucking arse crack is nice, actually. How'd you go about getting with one of your clients for the plumbing?
Met her in the pub, she asked me to be a homer, and I said, I can do it cheap on the council.
Right. So they met in the pub, she asked him to do a homer, and he says, I can do it cheap on the council. I bet he fucking kidding me, to be fair, There you go, well. You sent her flowers after you'd done the job? What job exactly? The plumbing, I hope. Right, fair enough. Oh, that's very romantic. And then so you took it for there kind of thing. Good for you, sir. That's a lovely story, actually. It's nice to hear you. And you didn't mind the fact that he was covered in shite or whatever. It was really Hush it over, you know. Love it first shite. All right, well, there we go. What the hell? What's your name, man? Connor. Nice to meet you, Connor. What do you do? You're a chef, are you? Nice. Where do you chef? El Perro Negro, the one up the road? Oh, fucking hell, fancy. West End. Good for you. You must be pretty good. Aye. You think so, eh? And who's this you're with today, man? This is your girlfriend? How long have you been together for? 3.5 years. That's pretty good going. How did you meet? Did you give your compliments to the chef one day and he gave you some compliments back? Is that? How did you meet? Online? There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Hey, listen, I would be a hypocrite if I was to criticise anyone for online dating, right? That is basically my MO these days. But what was it? Was it Tinder? It was on Hinge. That's the fucking. That's not the scummy one. That's. That's where you get your chefs for the West End. You know what I mean? You're getting scumbags like me for Clydebank and that one. I think that was. So, and do you remember how the interaction started? Who made the first move? What happened? She texts you saying that? She texts him saying, "Do you like Carly Rae Jepsen, you fucking wee idiot?" I believe that's what they call a neg. Why did you put the fucking wee idiot on the bit? Is that?
Well, yeah, I'm not sure, but he had something about Carly Rae Jepsen, like.
Right. And he had something about Carly Rae Jepsen in his bio, and he just looked like a fucking wee idiot. Is that? What did you respond to that? I'll listen to whatever I want, just keep calling me a fucking wee idiot. That's good. Well, you know, a love story as old as time, that one, there you go. Good for you. So do you live in the West End, man? You live in Partick? Oh, nice one, that's good. I like coming up here, right? Like, because I'm off during the day and we gig a lot. At night, so try and go to a coffee shop all the time, right? But I like to come to the coffee shops up here in the West End, right? Because, you know, you go to a coffee shop here, you're off during the day, you're surrounded by all different walks of life, you know, people that are writing, you know, dissertations and launching start-up businesses and are poets and playwrights. So I'm off during the day in a coffee shop here in the West End. I feel like an artist. See, I'm just off during the day when I'm in Clydebank. I just feel unemployed. Is this your partner here? How long have you been together for? 8 years, good for you. How did you meet? You met in school? You look pretty, like, how old are you?
26.
Alright. You had a fucking tough paper around the enterprise, didn't you? I know, you look like a more mature man for being at school. So just as you were leaving school, you met then, kind of thing. And what have you went on to do since school? Primary school teaching, so still just in a school, basically. Fair enough. That's cool. What age do you teach? Primary 9 to 10 year olds. So it must be alright, because at least they're not just pissing their pants all the time and all that at primary 5. Is that right? What are they up to at primary 5? Are they all fucking vaping and all that now? Is this? His balls are prime, they was saying. Aye. Fucking back in the day, be putting fucking quarter bottle of vodka in their prime bottles, I mean, but I know it's crazy. I don't know how to, I wouldn't, like, because they must all, what are they all on their phones? Have they all got phones?
They do, but
They're not allowed in schools? What's that? Oh, they need to talk to each other and all that sort of stuff. And what, do they all want to be YouTubers these days? That's it, all watching the YouTubers of footballers. Aye, that's it. So they're all watching Some Laugh podcast and going, one day. If you don't know what that is, fuck you. You just like the sketches, do you? It's not a laugh, I mean, that's there you go. I can see why you've sat there, actually. Oh, nice one. What's your name? What's your name?
Alistair.
Nice to meet you, Alistair. And is this your partner here? What's your name? Kirsty. Nice to meet you, Alistair and Kirsty. What do you do, Alistair?
I work in social care.
What, social care? Cool, I'm not going to take the piss out of that. Have you got a funnier occupation? The exact same? And did you two meet at work as well? This cunt over here. You may be caring for somebody else, you fucking start caring each other, for fuck's sake. How did you meet?
She doesn't like me saying.
She doesn't like you saying? Right, why not? On Tinder, that's fine. That's the most normal fucking meeting story we've had so far. You kids are pumping each other on a fucking 17-year fucking wading her shite. I didn't know what the fuck you're doing. He's met on Tinder. How long have you been together for? 7 years. 7 years? That's good going to Tinder. That was usual like early adopters and that back in there. Do you remember, was it you that messaged first, Alistair? No, it was actually Kirsty. You messaged first, Kirsty? What did you say to him? Do you remember? Do you remember? No? Do you remember? No? It was a picture, wasn't it? That was, anyway, you know what I was saying, you know. And what about you, saying? What's your name, man? Nice to meet you, Ali, and yourself? Nice to meet you, Deborah and Ali. How long have you been together for? A long time? All right. 11 years. Yeah. Don't sound so despondent a minute, Ali. If anything, it should be her that's fucking... 11 years, good for you. And how did you meet then?
My brother works for him.
Your brother worked for him? What do you do? You're a mechanic? Alright, cool. And you just came down to the garage one day just by the off chance and thought, there's a couple of hot apprentices working with this guy. So how did that come about then? Did you just meet in a night out or something like that? Or? You messaged her? Yeah, fucking snaky bastard. He asked him for it, alright, well that's fair enough. You can't just be sliding in the DMs here, fucking, you know, the sister of the guy you're working for or whatever, or working with. Good. What did you... So your brother only said yeah to going out with you if you bet me at golf first. You know, you can get your hole if... If I know what to you, what was your name, mate? Arrow? That's a cool name. Where's that for?
Norway.
Norway? Are you Norwegian?
Yes.
Have you came all the way from Norway for this? I fucking hope you know who Steve Buchanan is, by the way. All the way from Govan Hill, fair enough. Nice one, that's cool. And how long have you been in Scotland for?
Almost 17 years.
Almost 17 years, right. What brought you here initially?
A woman.
A woman? The same woman you're with? Oh! And where are you from?
Partick.
See these fucking Norwegians coming over here, taking our woman. You should be going out with her there fucking for the same place, for fuck's sake. Jesus Christ. No, mate, good for you. So you came over for love and it didn't work out, but you liked it so much you decided to stay, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, nice one, that's cool. You can see the Scandinavian sense of humour here coming on. What do you do for work, man?
I work in IT.
You work in IT, that's cool. And how did you guys meet then?
It came from a job interview, and I guess I was wearing a sharp suit, and I felt good about myself.
So you were wearing a sharp suit, just came for a job interview, feeling good about yourself, and then what?
We've both been shagging the same woman.
You'd both been shagging the same woman. Okay. And that woman said to you, you should see him without his suit on, by the way. Right. Did it ever get to... Did you ever get to a threesome type scenario and then you thought, you know what? I'm fucking sick of her. Aye, so am I. It's just... Not with him. Not with him? So how did you manage to sort of... What happened that you managed to ditch the other person and get together?
Both of us had stopped kind of shagging her, but she said, do you want to come to the pub? Please come in.
Right.
Come along.
So she kind of set you up together?
Oh no, she was there.
She was angry about this? Bloody hell. And how long have you been together for now?
4 years.
4 years? And he's ever still here for her?
He does, I don't.
He does, you don't? You having threesomes with her and someone else is with it? Is that what it is? Bloody hell. That's some fucking wild shit, man. Wow. Good for you. So when you went to the pub that night and you thought, I fucking like him, but did you know that you were both getting with the same woman at that point?
Yeah.
Aye. Fair enough. Fucking, I tell you what. I know. I know, very hard back in your fucking day, I tell you,